All right, we're going. JD, turn it off. We're recording, man. Have some professionalism.
Hey,
you piece
he
of
did
shit.
say he was pulling it up. He goes like he's gonna sit at a dining room table, like with the fam. Like,
all right, so
lovely weather.
we got a fancy new overlay that I made. I may adjust it a little bit because I'm realizing our camera boxes are definitely a little smaller. But we'll address the elephant in the room. Cool Ranch Chris is no longer doing the podcast. With his college classes and some family stuff going on, he just decided that it was best that he step away. But he may still be a guest here and there. We'll see.
Yeah, may not be permanent.
Yeah, cool. But we plan on I plan on at least having some people on every once in a while as like a guest, so we'll still have like 4-person episodes. But since this is the first one without Chris officially, I figured we'd just do 3. But also the 3 of us have a ton of stuff going on, so this is gonna be a shorter episode, probably like an hour.
Yeah.
Yep.
A lot to prepare for.
Jeannie, you want to talk about what's going on with you?
Yeah, I'm finally moving into a new place. That's very exciting. On top of that, it's been a lot of music video shoots lately. A lot of traveling. I just invested in an Airbnb with a friend to see how like that goes on like a side company thing. And yeah, I've been played Battlefield. I was anticipating we're going to discuss that a little bit, but
beta sucks ass. It sucks, bro. The beta was so bad.
I didn't even play it. I just went off what Danny was saying. I watched him stream it. So
waste of time.
A couple other people.
I don't think they should have even released it, man. To be honest,
it was rough, and I wish they had another game mode. Is what my final like thought on it was. I feel like if they had Rush, I think we would be talking like a lot more positively about it, or maybe just as negative and just more like, because right now it just did not feel like the Battlefield that I remember, you know?
Yeah.
More anticipated.
Yeah, that especially.
Especially with all the hype around it.
Yeah.
Yeah, it just
hopefully it lives up to it.
I hope so, man, because there was just not enough content to hype me up, and then I saw a lot of YouTubers were making videos saying like the end of an era and stuff like that, like, and I'm like, whoa, I wouldn't say that yet, but
that's intense. I
wouldn't go that far off of a beta.
Yeah, definitely not. They're supposed to reveal the Hazard Zone mode day after tomorrow, so I guess we'll talk about that next week.
Great.
I'm excited about that.
Yep.
It sounds like they're focusing on that a lot, so putting a lot of resources towards that mode. So
good.
Hopefully it lives up.
Oh, yeah.
I will also say real quick, I do know that the podcast is officially on Spotify.
Yep.
I think I gotta finish back cataloging them. Like I don't think they're all like published yet. Now that I realize it, but like the most recent like 5 are. But I'll do that later tonight. And then I'm still waiting to hear about when they're gonna be on Apple, but that could take another week. They're slower. Yeah. Trying to think if there's anything new going on with me. I did a casting director workshop for acting class, and that was pretty cool. Got to get some feedback from
headshots.
Yes, I got my headshots taken. Yeah.
Yep.
So I'll probably be sending like a packet. Good. Thank you. I'll probably be sending a packet to the local talent agencies here to like introduce myself.
Awesome.
Get my face out there.
Hell yeah.
Disney vlog. I saw the Disney vlog.
Yeah.
Disney vlog, yeah. Part 2.
I didn't realize how many movies have been filmed out your way. When you showed that in the vlog, I was like, dang, that's a lot of movies. I didn't realize how many have been filmed out. That was like Avengers and all that too.
That's like
movies.
That's like all before like the explosion that's happening now has happened. So
it's very interesting. Why is that? Is it just like a good area to film, or it's like
good area to film? Netflix bought there's a big studio here that was called the Albuquerque Studios, and Netflix literally just bought it like right before I moved here.
Wow.
And so like they're talking about filming. They filmed part of the new season of Stranger Things here.
I didn't even know they were working on a new season.
Oh. Yeah. I'm actually I texted my family or messaged them because we have like a group messenger on Facebook, and I sent them the article. They're doing that '90s show, and it's supposed to tie into that '70s show. It's gonna have some of the original actors. I was like, oh, I definitely got to audition for that. I got audition for that '90s show because I feel like I feel like I'm like that perfect age and like look for that like late teen about to go to college age. So we'll see.
Right. Yeah.
All I can do is try.
Yeah, cool.
I'll audition for multiple characters.
Right.
But yeah, and then Disney's talking about building a studio out here now, and it looks like it's gonna happen. We'll see. So if that happens, dude, it's game over. Albuquerque's gonna be like one of the big hotspots. Because right now Atlanta is like the biggest spot for filming, but they said it's kind of slowly shifting where it's like half here, half there. So.
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, and now that I got the headshots, it's just getting my resume with like nothing on it together, getting it printed on the back of my headshot, and then sending it with a cover letter to the agencies. We'll see if me putting on there that I have the social media following and all the classes that I'm currently taking like shows my drive, you know.
I'm sure that definitely matters. I think
it'll absolutely will. And that Hot Pocket commercial is more valuable than you know. Like that's other actors would kill for that.
That's true. Yeah, I'll definitely have to mention that. Yeah. Dude, I don't know how many views it's at now. Something crazy. I think it's like 13 million views or something. That ad.
Oh wow! Put that on the thing. Put that on the resume. Yeah. That's killer.
Counts for something. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep. Definitely.
But yeah, the goal is just to get a talent agent, and then. So I don't know. Jeannie probably knows. But Kyle, the way it works is a talent agent is usually for like your area, or like you pick an area to get a talent agent in. But the goal is to get a manager. You get a talent manager, and they get you agents in like all the markets. So I'd have an agent in like LA, New York, Atlanta, Georgia, Texas. Here. And then it's like. That's the goal, that's where like now all those different markets are finding auditions for you, and you just audition, and you're just taking shots in the dark. Eventually, one of them will hit.
Yeah, definitely.
But
just got to be consistent.
Yeah,
I think you'll have no problem with that.
Yeah, we'll see. Right. I got some really good feedback from the casting director that came out here. So
cool.
Yeah, he even said that like if we we're having trouble getting an agent, that I was like surprised he even said that, and I think my teacher was like, yo, don't be saying that, but he was saying he'd like be willing to write us like a reference letter or something like that, so it's pretty big.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, it's huge.
Yeah.
Why would the teacher say don't be saying that?
Because dude, like that's pretty big for a casting director to be like, willing to put that time out there.
Sure. I guess
while he was there, he was literally talking about like, I'm trying to find a stripper right now. Like I need a stripper for this role, and like all this stuff for like these shows. But yeah, no, that was really cool. We basically just like it started out with him watching our auditions that we taped, and then he had us do them again in person with like feedback to see if like we were like directable. And honestly, everybody who took that class was like on point. Nobody in that class like was bad or didn't seem like they want to be there. So that was a really good class.
That's the majority female one, right?
No, this was literally just like a weekend workshop.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, that's why like I had forgotten that I signed up for it months ago. And then I was like, oh, I'm going to do a 24-hour stream. And I was like, oh shit, I can't, because I paid for that workshop. So that's going to, so I'm doing the 24-hour stream this weekend. So.
Oh, okay. What day?
Oh, yeah.
Saturday evening.
Ooh,
Saturday evening to Sunday evening.
I'll be able to help you play or whatever for a little bit, but my flight is hella early Sunday.
Okay.
I got to be up at like probably like 3 in the morning.
Yeah.
My flight's at like 6. One thing that I'm a little worried about with this flight is that I didn't realize my layover is like really fast. Like I might not be able to get off the plane fast.
Like how long? Because like
I think it's like maybe 30 minutes.
Oh, you'll be fine. You'll be
but
fine.
It's the
with
Atlanta
minutes.
airport, so it's like
I've flown there before. I think you'll be fine.
Yeah, I'm hoping I can just get off the plane though, because like the last few times I've flown, getting off the plane's like a good 15-minute process.
Yeah, you're
where
pretty
I've
much gonna have
had
to
my
go.
seat.
You're pretty much gonna have to go straight to your gate board.
Oh, I'm running. Yeah, more than likely gonna have to run for sure. I've only had to do that once, but that was because I was late on my own behalf.
Yeah.
But
And then I'm Miami Nights review just went up that you edited, and then
nice.
I'm trying to save the orange vibe for a few days from now.
Yeah.
Because I don't want to like kill you, but
No, you're good. No, I already started working on the strawberry slushy one, so we gotta knock out all these because I guess might as well just like let everybody know too, because like the next 2 weeks I'm gonna be super busy. So me and Danny have been trying to knock out a bunch of videos before I go on vacation. So I leave Sunday morning for Colorado, and I'm in Colorado for the MGK Red Rocks show, which is that next Monday, and then I'm there just in Colorado on vacation for like 3 days. And then Friday I fly to Michigan. Saturday is my buddy's bachelor party. The following weekend is his wedding in Michigan. So I'll be up there. I'll be gone for 2 weeks, but I'm still going to do the podcast next week. I'm bringing my mic and webcam, everything with me. I got my laptop, obviously.
hell yeah.
So that'll be all good. But like we've been grinding and these videos done. And just so that way,
And
content's back to normal.
Totally my bad.
before.
I get back from Disney World and I just like I was like I forgot how to do reviews that week where I was in Disney. I like all the reviews I sent Kyle are like 25 minutes long.
25 minutes long, and I'm like, and I'm like, bruh. And then the last one, strawberry slushy, you're just saying the same thing like 15 times. I'm like, dang, dude. I was like, I get it though, because like I make content too for those that don't know. So it's like I get it. So when I'm editing, I'm like, man, I've been there. I've said the same line like 13 times just to get it right. Then you're going back editing, you're like, man, I said this literally so many times and I got it right like so many times, but you just want to make sure you got a good take of it.
Yeah.
So I get it. It's funny. It has me cracking up when I'm editing.
So after strawberry slushy, you'll have the sour cherry ones, which I don't think are as long. It might be shorter, yeah, because I filmed those before.
14, 15 minutes.
Nice, okay. And then tomorrow I plan on filming Orange Vibe again, because the almond milk did not work with that. And then when I tried it in milk for TikTok, I was like, dude, this is literally like hands down the best milk flavor.
Changer.
Best milk flavor.
I knew
nothing else gets close. Yeah.
Orange creamsicles are fire.
They
had a shake at Checkers before. I don't know if they do it anymore. Normally it's summertime, I think. It's literally like an orange cream shake, and it's one of the best things ever. Like anything orange cream's great.
Yeah. So. I think I had something like that at Chick-fil-A that was pretty bomb. They have really good milkshakes.
Oh, I'm sure they probably do it too.
Yeah.
Like a summer thing or whatever. It's so good.
Yeah, and so I'm gonna film Orange Vibe and Milk tomorrow. Hopefully that's only like 10 minutes of footage that I send you.
Right.
Like that should be a short one, because it's just like, hey, I screwed up, but here's this new shaker, and here's me trying to get milk for real.
Probably, I would imagine, a more condensed.
Yeah.
That'd probably be. Oh, actually, probably will be like the shortest G Fuel one we've posted.
And like no joke, I already know it's 100 out of 100. Like there's nothing wrong with it in milk.
Yeah.
Like I can't think of anything wrong. I chugged it, bro. It was so good. It was like a milkshake.
Wow.
Yeah, it's so good.
Milkshake that gives you major energy.
Woo! I love it.
Hell yeah.
I did my first mix the other day. It was PewDiePie and Maiden's Blood, and that is absolute 10. I thought that was
really.
Like
I'm gonna have to try that.
Really?
Comment to Genie. I'll mix it.
Oh yeah, I'll do that right now.
Yeah, that'd be a good one. Yeah.
Yeah, I'll do it tomorrow.
It tastes similar to each other, but like it's just like the best pieces of both flavors just mixed in together. Oof.
I could see how Maiden's Blood is like a really good one to mix stuff with.
I still need to try it. I haven't been wanting to open them because I was like, I like the Resident Evil thing, so I was trying to keep them sealed. But then I bought that other one they re-released, the one of the mistress lady. What the hell's her name?
Lady Demetrius or something like that.
Yeah,
I don't know.
Something like that.
Demetrius.
Yeah, that's the Demetrescu or something. Something like that.
All I know is that during this 24-hour stream, since I haven't done a 24-hour stream in like 4 months or something like that. Or maybe even longer. I'm gonna be giving away the most G Fuel I've ever given away.
Hell yeah!
Damn.
I'm giving away 2 Venom collectors boxes, a tub of clickbait, and then one of those tall Lady Damascus, I think, Lady Damascus or something like that. tub.
No way.
I gotta look it
It's,
up now.
I'm
'cause
giving
it's
away a
driving me
tub
nuts.
and a shaker, the tall shaker.
Dude, I'm gonna throw every ticket I have in for that one. That's incredible.
So I'm gonna do that and then like give away 5 packets like in the middle of
Dimitrescu.
those giveaways.
Dimitrescu.
Domitresk, I think, is how she.
Dimitrescu. Yeah.
Yeah.
Dimitrescu.
The tall
Pronounce it how
bitch.
you will. The tall bitch.
Ethan Winters.
Mommy,
So-
I mean mommy, mommy. Nah, dude. Trying to think what I was
You do
gonna
me
transition to
tick,
something. But yeah, no, I'm really pumped for that, but I'm also kind of nervous because like my sleep schedule is so messed up. I feel like I'm gonna be
Dude.
dying by the end of that.
I'm worried like how my sleep schedule is right now if I can't correct it before Colorado, because then I have to deal with a time zone change and then I fly back to Michigan as well. So it's time
but-
zone change there and I have so much stuff to do.
At least when you go
Ugh.
to, it should be going back in time, so you gain time, right? When you go there, but then when you come back, you lose time.
Yeah, yeah. It's just gonna throw me off because right now my sleep schedule's so screwed up. Like I was up till like 6:30 last night.
Yeah, I
Like,
traveled
well, I
so much in the
finally went to sleep.
military that like changing time zones doesn't bother me at all anymore.
Right.
Like
Yeah.
I might be a little tired because like I know it's earlier than, or it's later than it's supposed to be, but
Right.
you
I
know,
feel that.
Yeah.
just whatever.
Yeah. 'Cause at least the first day, like when we get there early, pick up the car, go to the Airbnb. We're probably gonna relax anyway, because then like we got to go to the venue early so that way we get a good spot. Because like the way Red Rocks works is like the first 8 rows, because it's an all outdoor venue, so it's like the first 8 rows are paid for seats, like a VIP seating, I guess you could say. And then rows 8 through like 64, which I think is the rest of them, is all GA. So it's like whenever you get there, you don't have like your ticket doesn't have a row and a seat number like the other ones do.
Yeah,
You just go there. So I'm trying to film that show because I filmed the last time he was there, and it did really well. So
nice.
I'm trying to get there somewhat early so I can get a good view,
Yeah, for sure.
be able to film. So plus we line trap, which is fun. We just sit out and drink and hang out with everybody. It's great. And during the day, Red Rocks is beautiful, so it's nice to just go up on the mountain and chill. Or I guess it's a mountain technically. So,
Yeah, you guys excited
Good
about the new Halloween movie coming out?
hell yeah! Oh yeah. Yep.
Yeah.
I think I'm gonna rent it on, or not rent it, but well, I guess technically it's renting or stream it, whatever, on that Peacock app, because I was gonna go with somebody, but she leaves for a tour. She's does like staging works for Rhino Staging, does like concerts and that, sets up the lights and sound and all that good stuff.
Interesting.
She was gonna go with me, and now can't 'cause she's gonna be on tour. So I'm like, well, I don't really want to go to the theater by myself because I don't know too many people in Florida. So
Yeah.
I was like, I'll just stream it on that Peacock.
Yeah, me too. Yeah, I'm just gonna stream it.
Yeah.
But we watched we watched I hate saying first one because it's technically the second Halloween in this like storyline, you know?
Yes. Yeah.
Yeah.
The newest one. you could
Yeah,
say.
the newest Halloween 2018. Okay, we watched
Yeah.
that last night, and my wife actually liked it, and I was like,
Why, is she
"Cool."
not supposed to like it?
No, I mean, like, I just feel like I don't know, the slasher movies. You know, it's always more of like a. I mean, not always, but I feel like it's more of like guys tend to like those movies more. But I wasn't expecting her to like it because she doesn't
Yes,
like a
yeah.
lot of slasher stuff, but she enjoyed
Yeah.
it, and I think I enjoyed
I
it.
don't know if she's gonna like this next one though.
Well, I told her, I was like, well, just so you know, it's supposed to be like
It's
the
most brutal.
the most kills of any Halloween movie
The
ever.
most brutal Halloween movie. Yes.
So
It's supposed the biggest thing is everybody's talking about they want to rival Jason's kill count because Jason is ahead of Michael in kills.
yeah,
Which kind of transitions to what I wanted to talk about, so that kind of works out.
yeah.
I think Danny might be remember what I'm talking about.
Mm-hmm. You wanna go?
So Jeannie, I wanted to always for the longest time get into filming anyway, but I
Yeah.
want to film a Friday the 13th movie.
Oh.
Handmade, legit, because there's so many, like, since the 2009 one came out, there's no other Friday the 13th movie since. So that's what, 11 years? 12 years? That Friday the 13th films come out, but there's a lot of fan made ones that have been posted on YouTube that are actually pretty well done. Like the Jason's brutal in it, the kills are great, the special effects, how they do everything's great. But it's like still like a small film studio that's doing it, and they posted it up on YouTube for free. And then they like had made Blu-rays and DVDs through a company or whatever, and people were able to buy them. So I don't know how that all goes as far as rights, but I would just want to make the video and we could put it up on YouTube. I don't care. But I just want to film like a legit Friday the 13th, but one that hasn't been done yet. And I have an idea. I thought of it the other day. And I still haven't even told Danny about that part, but I had told him I wanted to film a Friday the 13th movie.
Let's hear the pitch.
Because I mean, not that anybody in the that listens to the podcast like
he wants to keep it under wraps.
But it's like also at the same time I would like feedback. So my thought is, I think of something that's been done for Jason, and it doesn't have to be like super serious or whatever, but like I want it to be good. But my thought is that you have a group that goes to Camp Crystal Lake, and it's all run down and everything, and somebody buys the property. And they know the history about it and all that, but they still want to like, because you know how like everybody nowadays loves like horror, and I want to make it very modern. Like people love horror, they love investigating paranormal stuff, like all that stuff. People would go to that. Like if Camp Crystal Lake still existed, and there was still a story of a serial killer out there, I swear people would probably still go. So my thought is that in the beginning they see that Camp Crystal Lake's run down, and somebody buys the property, and they turn it into a like attraction. So like a modern day attraction. You can come to Camp Crystal Lake, and there's like everything's set up like it used to be, camp counselors, all that stuff, and you can try to survive the night against a fake Jason.
Wow!
So
it's like like an escape room type thing,
right?
Oh,
Plot twist comes in. The real Jason gets reborn or whatever he does in every movie and kills the fake Jason. And then all these people come in for the attraction. But little do they know, Jason's been replaced by the real Jason and slaughters everyone. So that was
a good idea. Yeah.
I thought it'd be cool. But you got to do it right. I don't want the movie to like be corny.
Sounds big budget,
I want it
though.
to be legit. It's definitely on the higher spectrum. We're gonna need a lot of people.
We'd have to probably have to crowdfund it.
We could crowdfund for sure. 100%.
That's cool. That gives me an idea where it's like you could have dynamics where what if the guy who is playing the fake Jason is dating one of the girls that's like there for a night, and she's like with her friends type thing. Like she's like, "Oh, my boyfriend can get this for free," and because he's Jason, it'll be fun. And so she thinks that the real Jason is her boyfriend, and he just fucking kills her.
She could end up being the main girl though, or we could switch it to where she's the main girl, and that's who the movie centers around. And all her friends get slaughtered, but she's the final girl. Something like that.
I picture her like, oh no, like he just like actually like tries to kill her, and she's freaking out and shit. Yeah, that'd be cool.
So I thought about that. Like I said, wanted to get into filming for a long time. I love doing that kind of stuff.
Yeah,
but
I have to look into like technicalities and stuff, because the reason why Friday the 13th is in such a weird spot right now is because there's been a lot of legal court stuff going on.
Yeah,
with the rights.
I wanted to reach out to the guys that made some of the movies on YouTube and see what their thoughts were. I wouldn't tell them what our idea is, but because I don't trust people. But I would be like, did you have to go through anything to be able to make these movies? Because like, if we film it and it's fan made and we post it as it's fan made, like they did, like they put in all, I think even in the title, it's like fan made film.
Yeah.
But it's still well done. Like it's definitely produced well, and like they did a good job. But I was wondering, because like I said, they had ended up making DVDs and Blu-rays that you could buy, and I was like, I wonder how that works.
Yeah,
because that's where I feel like it gets technical.
Yeah.
But I mean, if we just put it up on YouTube and stuff, like there's Friday the 13th has and Jason in general has such a huge fan base that and since people haven't had a film since 2009, people are willing to pay and invest in somebody to make a good Jason movie. And those guys did. Friday the 13th, it's called Vengeance, I think, is really good. I follow the guy that plays Jason on TikTok, and when they were filming, he had always posted TikToks of like the behind the scenes of the kill and like him acting, and say it was really cool.
That Michael Bay Friday the 13th
sweet.
had some good moments, but other than that was trash.
Is that the 2009 one?
Yeah, it's the most recent one. Yeah.
Yeah, I just watched that again. I thought it was good to an extent, but there's
definitely feels like
it's a lot of
Michael Bay had a lot of hands in that, and you can tell it kind of has a feel to it.
Right. That Jason did well in that one. He was brutal looking. You know,
yeah. They got
good
that.
kills.
They got the look
Definitely had
right.
good
Yeah.
kills. Yeah.
Yeah.
But like
That's
this one,
exciting.
I see Genie's like his brain's going
Genie
now.
likes horror
He's like,
too,
ooh.
so
Dude,
That's
absolutely.
good,
That's why I was like, dude, it kind of works out, because I had asked him, because I didn't really know what you did. I always kind of assumed. I was like, Genie does film, doesn't he? And he goes, yeah. And then I knew, because you had the Annabelle doll and all that stuff, like he likes horror stuff too. So
Yeah.
I'm like, let's go. Like this would be huge. So
Yeah, it's exhausting though. Like that was my big when I was in the film school. I was like a big phase that was like horror, and I thought I was like gonna do horror forever type thing.
Yeah.
And man, it is exhausting. It's a headspace that like really like takes a lot out of you, because you're trying to like think all these dark thoughts, all these hideous like.
and it's
How do I
really
make the bloodiest?
it's really easy to
Yeah.
make a bad horror movie. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
Like it's
that too.
especially nowadays. Yeah.
Yeah.
There's been
That
some
too.
ones where I'm watching and I'm like, there's been a few actually where I've watched and I'm like, people actually took the time to film this and put this out. And now you just wasted my time and all the people that have watched your film, and I want my time back.
I just
It's so bad.
Yeah.
I just realized there's actually like a little logo thing on here. Not logo thing. There's a little symbol indicator on here saying not to blow this into people's ears.
What would give you that idea? So yeah, also like if for people that are watching, if you guys like that idea, give feedback, because I'd like to hear and just see what you guys think. If you're Friday the 13th fans or Jason fans, he's my favorite slasher killer. So
Who's your favorite?
it would mean a lot for me to like make sure that it would be very good.
What's your
and
favorite
not corny.
What's your favorite Friday the 13th movie? I like is it Jason Lives?
I like Jason Goes to Hell, I think is what it. Or Jason Goes to Hell.
Jason X.
I thought that one was crazy. Jason X is amazing. So many people
I've
hate
never
on that
s- I've
movie,
never
but I think
seen
it's
it.
so sick.
I saw
he's like in
pieces of it,
space and
but
shit.
yeah, it's
There's
ridiculous.
a funny comment too. People were like, because I'm into like a lot of Michael Myers and Jason like chats or groups on Facebook, and somebody had always been talking since the new Halloween's coming out. They're like, "Oh, Michael's gonna surpass kills," and somebody goes, "Well, if we want to get really technical, Jason blew up a whole space station in Jason X, so realistically, he murdered all of those people too." So he would never catch, or Michael would never catch him. But
That's such a
yeah,
bad technicality, though. Like that
it's so funny
shouldn't count.
though. It's just a joke. Like
Yeah.
obviously everybody's just fucking around, but
No,
because
I
like even I don't think Jason X is actually part of like the series. I thought that was also like a branch off of like.
like it's not considered canon or what?
Yeah, I don't think it's considered part of like the real series. I don't know. Maybe it is.
I like
I thought Jason X was on its own.
Jason Lives is the one where he's like buried in a grave and then like Tommy
Yes.
shows up. Yeah, I think that's the best one because that's when it like
really good one.
they had started to get like campy, like really campy and cheesy, and that was the first time they
Mhm.
really embraced it. And
Well, the first one's not even Jason; it's his
Right.
mom.
yeah, the first one's
Which
his mom.
A lot of people don't really.
A lot of people don't know that,
Didn't
yeah.
really know. Yeah.
Um,
So and then
I've never even seen
it-
the first one
Oh, it's
with the mom.
It's pretty decent. Yeah, it's pretty decent. I mean, it gives the backstory for the most part. But like, my thought has always been with Jason too. It's like, because there's never been really any solid thing. Like, did he just come back from the dead and he's just there at Camp Crystal Lake? Because then in the one that you're talking about, he gets struck by lightning in
Yeah.
his grave and comes to life.
Yeah,
I'm like, okay, that makes a little bit more sense. But like, when you watch the second one, you're like, did he really die? when he was a kid and drowned because it's like he comes. It's like they don't even show him coming back to life from anywhere. It's just he's there.
Yeah, I just
They're
remember like
was he in the woods the whole time? Like you didn't
he
know that.
literally crawls out of the grave and then like turns and it does like a James Bond intro. And instead of like turning and shooting, he like slashes the screen. Like it was like, yeah, it was like this shit's like perfect. This is exactly like the feel that they should have.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Like it doesn't take it knows what it is in that movie.
Right.
Those are the best.
Yeah.
Did you guys hear about
Only
Titan?
thing-
About
Huh?
what?
You guys hear about Titan?
No.
Titan?
Yeah, Titan.
Uh-uh.
This new movie that came out. It's about this. I'm not going to give too much away about it, but the premise is an exotic dancer gets impregnated by a car. And
What?
yeah. It also won.
Who comes up with this shit?
It won the top prize in all the film festivals this year. Like at the Cannes Film Festival, it won the Palme d'Or, the top prize.
Is it a horror movie?
It's like technically, yeah, it's like a body horror, like drama thing,
Right.
artsy, like French film, but it's got a lot of like gross body horror in it. But it's
Okay, ready? Here's the synopsis.
What the fuck?
Following a series
Oh,
of
man.
unexplained crimes, a father is reunited with the son who has been missing for 10 years. Titan, a metal highly resistant to heat and corrosion with high tensile strength alloys. What the fuck? So it's like the kid after that? It's about
no. So basically, what
That's a
happens
really
is
different description.
the girl gets impregnated by her car, and then kind of has this very intense like killing spree. Like she goes on and kills a bunch of people, and then she's like gone missing, and so she's like, I gotta like fucking erase my identity. So she beats herself up until her face looks gross, and she shaves her head and looks like a guy. And then some other dude who's got a son that's been missing for like 10 years is like, you're my son, Adrian, that's you. And then takes her in. And so she pretends to be Adrian.
It's a French
And then
film?
they like, yes.
Of course.
It's
like
actually
that
incredible though.
Stephen King movie where the car comes to life and
Um,
goes on a killing spree.
Maximum Overdrive? What are you talking about?
Overdrive.
Is that what it's called?
Yeah, I think so. It's got
Yeah.
what's his name from Breakfast Club in it. I can't. And the Mighty Ducks, that guy.
I don't know the guy's name, but
I'm gonna find it because he has like a.
No, it's called Christine.
Oh, you're talking about that one.
Yeah.
There's another one
Yeah,
where
the car
it's
comes to life and kills people.
Emilio Estevez. Yeah, hang on. Like, it's another Stephen King story. I think Stephen King might have directed it. Actually, it was like the only movie he's ever directed or something. Or maybe.
That movie that you're talking about though blows my mind. It's like, what, you get impregnated by a car? That's what they went
Oh
with?
yeah, that.
yeah. It's the girl who
Uh-huh.
made Raw. You ever heard of that movie Raw?
Yeah, I've heard of that. Yeah.
Yeah, it's the same director.
Oh, John
Second film.
Carpenter directed Christine too.
Yeah.
That's
Okay, so yeah, Maximum
Nice.
Overdrive. Stephen King wrote and directed it. A group of people try to survive when machines start to come alive and become homicidal.
Yeah.
It's literally
Yeah.
them just like running from cars, trying to run them over.
There was one called like Rubber. You guys heard about Rubber?
Oh yeah,
I think so. Yeah,
Retire.
yeah.
That
Yeah.
classic.
I watched
Yeah.
that. I've seen that.
Wild.
That was like the
People come up with.
Sharknado era on Netflix.
Oh yeah.
I think I think I would consider that like on a different level. It takes it way more seriously.
I see.
And I just remember the tires like rolling around, and every time it like it encounters somebody, it like telepathically makes them explode or something. It literally starts out with it like rising out of the dirt, and then it just starts rolling down the street, and it sees like a vulture or something like that, and the tire just starts like vibrating, and you hear this weird noise, and the vulture just explodes, and then it just keeps
Oh, that's
rolling.
So
It's actually pretty cool. It's
think I've only
an off the wall
seen those.
concept.
yeah, I enjoy those.
I was gonna say something. Oh, Kyle, I got so because you got a cat, right? Yeah, do you have more than one
No.
cat or just one?
Yeah, just one, Gunner.
So ever since we got back from Disney World, our cat has been like way more like friendly, clingy, and like
Oh yeah,
comfortable everywhere. I think it's because he's like, oh, they didn't like get rid of me. He probably thought we were getting rid of
yeah,
him.
Oh,
Yeah.
Because we'd only had him for like a month and a half before we left.
Yeah.
And dude, that cat is like way more like friendly and stuff now. Last night I told my wife, I was like, well, the cat's definitely comfortable here, and she's like, why do you say that? I was hanging out with little man. He was brushing his teeth. I was getting him ready for bed. The cat literally walks into the bathroom and starts taking a shit in his litter box, like right there over there. I was like, damn,
Right.
cat, you gotta be taking a shit right now, dude. Like,
They don't give a shit. They're like, yeah, I gotta go.
but before
Like, I don't care what you're doing.
before that, literally the cat would like, because we put the litter box in the bathroom right there.
yeah.
Literally, anytime the cat would be in there trying to use the bathroom and we would like get anywhere near there, he would get startled and like run away.
It's a private
Oh,
thing
yeah.
for 'em.
Yeah.
Private.
And so like now I'm like, okay, he just came in and started taking a dump while we're like in there, you know, little man's brushing his teeth. I'm like, I guess he's part of the
Yeah.
family now,
Yep.
you know. So I
Gunner,
thought that was
like we
funny.
have ours out in the living room and like in between living room and dining room area. Gunner loves to, as soon as I sit down to eat, just drop a deuce. right there. Just I'm like, really, man? As soon as I gotta eat.
Did you
like,
did you
doesn't
try
fail.
that stuff that I told you about, that new litter where it's like
No, because I completely forgot about it.
yeah, you should try it. Definitely
But
helps.
definitely would like to try that because he kicks his all around everywhere because it's just the Purina or whoever makes it litter.
I feel like
And,
that cat
goes all
litter,
over the place.
like normal cat litter, has like it has like a very unique smell to it once it's like dirty,
Yeah.
you know, and I hate that smell. So
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
gross. But yeah, if you could message me that or send me a text or something like that, yeah.
okay,
To what that is, yeah. I couldn't remember.
Yeah.
I forgot about it too.
I'll send you
But-
another picture of it or whatever.
Yeah, appreciate it.
But
But
yeah,
yeah. Gunner does the same thing. Like when I leave, I come back from vacation or whatever. He's like, "Oh my god, Dad!" You know, like he freaks out. Like thought I left forever. Does the same when my parents go somewhere.
yeah.
Because they're actually coming back from being on a little staycation this weekend, so he'll probably be freaking out here.
Yeah, so my whole family's getting over a cold. I'm pretty much over it.
Mhm.
Like I had a really
Mhm.
bad runny nose and was like sneezing and stuff.
Oh yeah,
It's not COVID. Made sure.
that's good.
But this past couple of days has been rough. Like trying to get stuff done while I feel like shit. But today I'm feeling
That's the
better.
worst.
Yeah.
I'm a bum when I'm sick. You can't get me to do shit. I'm a baby when I get sick.
Dude, I haven't been to the gym in a couple of days, and like so I
Ooh,
just
that's always
felt
hard,
awful
too.
about that. And then like yesterday, I was like, you know what? Like after today, I think I'm gonna be like ready to be back into the swing of things, you know.
Yeah.
And so I told my wife, I was like, I want to get Chipotle, and I'm going all out, like large chips and queso, not the regular. I want I'm gonna double wrap the burrito today.
Ooh. Hell
So I
yeah.
had that
Ooh,
yesterday, and
that's
then I'm back into it today. So, but I
Yeah.
actually I got
Man, I
back,
want Moe's now. Damn it.
bro. Oh, I'm gonna be putting in that footage into this one. Fuck Moe's, dude. Moe's sucks.
You're out of here. Nope. Get out of here. Crazy.
You're gonna watch me like be excited, try it, and then be like, oh, it's
You
not.
also
it's
tried
alright.
it with beef.
That's
'cause that's
not
all
my
they
fault,
had.
dude.
Well, you went to a Moe's that was busy.
Bro, but like I don't think anything at Chipotle. I've even had the sofritas, which is like the tofu shit, and that still tastes good. Like I would still eat that if that was my only choice. Whereas like at Moe's, there was a couple things about the burrito I was like, it's just not for me. Like I didn't like I didn't like the
tried
cheese.
Chipotle.
The
after
salsa was
having Moe's
lame.
for a while. I went because I had Chipotle before I had Moe's. I was a big Chipotle fan. I usually got the bowls, but then I started getting burritos from Moe's. I was like, you know what? I'm gonna try Chipotle's burrito. I hated it. Absolutely hated it. It was just like I couldn't even believe it because I loved the bowls,
Mhm.
which not much of a difference, But like, yeah, not good. And then I eat Moe's and I'm like, oh, this is amazing. You got to try the steak one. Steak is very, very good.
But
I
dude,
had tried
like
that for the first time.
I don't think that's gonna
like,
be
a month
enough to
ago.
get me to like the burrito anymore. Because like even
I
the
love their
tortilla,
So
I was
though,
just
too,
like this
compared to Chipotle.
I know Chipotle uses stuff that's like all like, packaged and stuff like that, but some of the stuff at Moe's definitely tastes like it's store-bought. Like the tortillas taste like store-bought tortillas. Like just nothing.
Well,
Nothing
how
impressed
much
me.
can you make a tortilla taste good? Like
Chipotle manages to do it just fine.
I don't know. I think their shit tasted terrible. So I don't know. It's all based off person, But
I think Jeannie
I
has to
love
be the one who
Moe's
settles
queso,
this.
man.
We're gonna meet up at some point, and we're gonna all get a Chipotle and a Moe's burrito with the exact same
video.
ingredients. Yeah, and we're gonna debate that, and then like we'll tally it up, like who's for what, And like, dude, I try to be very unbiased about it. I was like, let me get everything that I get at Chipotle, but they didn't have steak.
Yep.
And I should have just done straight chicken, no steak, and no beef. But I took the lady's advice. She was like, "Oh, just if you're gonna do double protein, and you don't want to wait for
He
steak."
was just trying to help you out with double protein because that's all they had. Was the beef.
They were out of steak, or they don't have steak in general?
They were out of steak.
They were out, yeah.
Out of it.
She was like, "If you want steak, it's gonna be like a 20-minute wait." And I was like, "20 minutes? God damn! What are you doing? Killing the cow back there?"
What do you get? What do you usually get in your burrito then?
Okay, so if I'm getting a burrito, like if I don't, because right now, like while I'm trying to lose weight, I get a bowl, and then I just get like a regular chips and queso, and I eat like nachos with the queso and stuff. But if I'm getting a burrito, I get so. Okay, I won't double wrap it. I'll just go with regular burrito.
Regular.
I get the cilantro lime white rice. I do no beans. I don't like beans on my burrito. They just get it. It makes the whole burrito soggy and like wet because there's always like the bean juice in there too. So I don't do beans. I
don't do beans?
Not on my burrito, no.
Oh, man.
If I want a bean burrito, I'll go to Taco Bell.
So you get no beans?
Honestly. No, I don't get beans on my Chipotle or my Moe's burrito.
Me neither. I don't get beans.
I get fajita vegetables at Chipotle, and at Moe's I got the onions and the bell peppers. Okay, so like I got pretty much the same thing. It's just at Chipotle they're like mixed together, and they taste better. But I do that, and then I do cheese, sour cream, the hottest salsa they have. If the lettuce looks good, I get lettuce, but I hate when they put too much lettuce because then it's just like I'm eating a salad.
Yep.
And then, chips and queso on the side. I mean, it's pretty basic. Except I get double meat. I usually get steak and chicken.
Right.
I cross animals.
I do brown rice or seasoned rice, whatever you want to call it. Black beans, either the white chicken or the steak. And then I do the queso, shredded cheese, sour cream, and sometimes I'll put lettuce on it. I'm a basic bitch. And I don't do hot stuff. So
I did look it up too because Chipotle is very salty and Moe's tasted even saltier. I looked it up.
Really?
There's more salt in Moe's too. Because they got seasoned rice. Like everything's freaking seasoned at Moe's.
Damn. Yeah, I got to watch that too. That's why I can't really have that too often. But like that's what I was telling you with the chicken sandwich at Chick-fil-A. Dude, the fried chicken sandwich has over 2,000 milligrams of sodium. Your daily intake, if you don't have high blood pressure, it should be 2,500 milligrams. One sandwich. Not to mention if you even put the sauce on there, like if you put Chick-fil-A sauce too. Like that's another probably 100 or more milligrams of sodium. You just did your whole daily intake of sodium in one tiny ass little chicken sandwich.
You need to
like people got to watch out for that, especially if like I know the audience is like somewhat younger too. Watch that shit because it catches up with you. You could be me who has high blood pressure in his 20s and has to deal with that.
If you're prone to high blood pressure or you're sensitive to salt, obviously drink a lot of water and then potassium. You gotta take a potassium supplement.
Counters the sodium.
Yeah.
And then also just look up all the stuff that you can eat that helps with blood pressure too. But like definitely got to watch like all the processed stuff and like the shit that we do with, fast food. Definitely enjoy it in your 20s, I would say. Cause I'm 28. Like I'm still in my 20s, but like I'm already dealing with high blood pressure now. So it's like
I
feel invincible while you can. Enjoy the Taco Bell. Enjoy all that shit. You know.
My
But like
my wife is the
also
one with all the
watch
health
yourself.
problems, so I'm kind of lucky.
Yeah.
It's like nothing really
Mhm.
messes with me. But like she can't eat red meat anymore. She found out that she has she got this thing that like skipped a generation, and her grandma has it. Where at a certain point, her body was just like not able to make the enzyme that
Mhm.
that helps her body break down red meat, and so
Break it down.
she'll get
Mhm.
like a stomach ache and get super bloated because her body's
Wow.
like, what the fuck?
I would be so upset.
Yeah, she's been really sad
I
because
love burgers.
dude, she literally had like, because I was like, you gotta try this new crispy cantina melt taco from Taco Bell, and she tried it and like instantly felt like shit, like her stomach hurt and stuff. And I was like,
Is
yeah,
it-
you
did it
just
have
can't do it
beef?
anymore. Yeah, I was like, you literally just can't do it anymore. You know what? You know what? Really,
Or
we
just
think
sub,
we
sub chicken.
when it started though, like it was when we did keto for a little while, and so she was eating a lot of meat.
Yeah.
And she noticed that like she
Yup.
was gaining a lot of water weight, and I was like, "What the fuck? That shouldn't be happening. Should be the opposite on keto because you're not eating carbs, and carbs. It's like, dude, for like every gram of carb you eat, your body holds like 3 to 4 grams of water or some shit. It's crazy.
Mm.
So, but I'm down. Well, I don't know because I didn't weigh myself while I haven't been going to the gym and been like resting most of the day, but I came back from Disney World like 3 pounds heavier, like water weight wise, because I was just eating whatever. And then like last week I weighed myself and I was like 2 or 3 pounds under what I weighed before I went to Disney World. So
It's pretty impressive.
I think it was just water weight,
Thought it
to
would've
be
went
honest.
the other way. Yeah. Yeah.
So I was eating
Well, that-
whatever I
that-
wanted.
That green milk or whatever you're talking about.
Oh,
from-
dude, it was so good, dude. Yeah,
Gotta try
the
it
blue
when I go.
milk. Yeah, the blue milk.
Blue milk. That's yeah.
Get
But
it
they
with
had
the-
a green option, right?
Get it with the rum in it. Yeah.
Ooh,
Get it with the
okay.
alcohol. I think the green one has
Try it when I go.
I think the green one had vodka and then the blue one had rum, and I like rum
That'd
better,
be what I
so
would go with. Yeah.
couldn't even taste it, dude.
Hell yeah.
Um,
Yeah, I have to try that when I go there. We're supposed to be going there for Halloween Horror Nights. Which
nice.
Probably should have been this week, but I didn't really plan that out. Might still happen.
Yeah, eventually I want to go do that. That'd be awesome.
Yeah.
Someday.
yeah. I've never gone, so it'd be cool. I'm bummed I missed the one year. This was like I think it was 2018 because of Halloween coming out. It was Michael Myers themed. They had the new because they had the whole movie out. Like one of the haunted houses was dedicated to the movie and all that stuff. So
I really do hope that this Halloween trilogy is a big success. Like I hope it ends
do
well
too.
and everything, because then hopefully it'll get the other franchises like Nightmare on Elm Street and stuff like that to
Waking up.
reboot.
that's another like Nightmare on Elm Street. Shit, they haven't had a new one of those since 2011. I think it
Yeah,
was.
I thought the reboot was fine. There was
I did
nothing.
too.
I didn't think
I
anything
didn't think it was bad at all. Gave a little backstory of
I think
Freddy.
a lot of people just didn't like the way that Freddy looked.
Yeah, that was I think my
Probably
issue
the
with
biggest
it,
gripe,
too.
right? Yeah.
Yeah.
But they tried to make him look more like a real burn victim. That's why they went the
Yeah.
realistic route, and it kind of bit him in the ass. The guy who played him was good though, because it was the guy who played
Oh, it's a movie. concept.
Rorschach or whatever his name is for Watchmen, or the guy who's like,
Yeah.
"You're trapped in here with me," and everybody in prison's like, "Oh shit!" in Watchmen.
I'm trying
Yeah, that
to
guy's a good
think.
actor. I wanna act in some horror movies. I think that'd be so much fun.
Yeah,
That's
dude.
what I was saying. Yeah, that'd be dope to do the Friday the 13th one.
Yeah,
What
Yeah,
the,
I'll-
why can I not find this?
I'm gonna audition for all
Type
kinds
in
of stuff,
two things.
Oh yeah.
dude. And like, I'm totally like, especially early on, you know how it is, where like you'll get supporting roles and stuff like that, where it's like just a couple lines. I'm totally fine
Yeah.
with that. I'm totally fine with being the guy who goes, "What the hell?" and then just gets like stabbed in the head. So people are gonna be like, "Hey, that's Danny DeVito."
2010 was
2010.
the last one.
Jeannie, your
Which I
camera is
believe
like
that's
behind
the
your voice.
same.
Mine
Yeah, it
is
is.
behind the voice.
Yeah, I think your internet's
Yours
pooping
did that
itself.
earlier though too, Danny.
It's just on my
So speaking
yours
of
did that earlier.
speaking of my internet, it's been acting up lately. But I guess my wife called today, and they they said that a bunch of people have been complaining in our area. So from midnight tonight to 6 a.m., internet's going to be down because they're trying to fix whatever the problem is. So hopefully my internet will be good in time for the 24-hour stream then.
Yeah.
But
yeah, then they had Freddy vs. Jason. That came out in 2003.
Yeah.
So they haven't done... really the only thing they've done since Freddy vs. Jason was Nightmare on Elm Street in 2010 and Friday the 13th in 2009.
Yeah.
So that's crazy.
Yo, Robert
biggest slashers.
Robert Englund is he's in the new Stranger Things season.
Nice.
Yeah. He's a good actor too.
He's great, yeah. What was I gonna say? Oh, the new Scream movie, Ghostface, comes out in February.
Is that what they're calling it? Ghostface?
No, I mean that's the name of the killer is Ghostface.
Oh, I thought you meant it was called that. Because people were talking about the trailer. They're like, "Hey, did you watch the trailer?" And I was like, "No."
I haven't watched it yet either. I was gonna do a reaction for my YouTube channel.
Is it a sequel or a reboot?
I think it's a sequel.
What do they call it? Just
it's Scream 5. Scream 5. Okay. Supposed to come out January 14th. That's what it was.
It's got a lot of the original people in it.
Yep.
David Arquette's in it.
Neve Campbell, who plays Sydney, is in it.
It comes out in January.
David Arquette. Yep.
It's not that long. Not that far to go.
No. Yep. Courtney Cox is still in it as Gail. Yeah, a lot of the original cast. The main girl, it looks like it's gonna be Jenna Ortega.
Jeannie, you know what's interesting, Jeannie? I've noticed that a lot of these like sleeper hit movies lately, I'll listen to like some interviews and they'll be like, "Yeah, we filmed that in 20 days." Like I hear that a lot with a lot of these movies that make a ton of money because their budget's low.
Mm-hmm.
Like that's actually pretty cool. You could do if the movies you're doing are that short, you could do a couple of those a year.
Yeah, it's typically when you have like 20 days, like they probably have like $500,000 as their budget or less than that. But to me, $500,000 is a fortune. So that's
if you know how to use it right.
Yeah, I need to know where to get that and who's down to who's down to trust me with five.
So yeah, they're kind of doing what Halloween did, where it's like they're just straight up calling it Scream. Right.
Interesting.
Trying to find the description of 5. It just pretty much storyline. A new installment of the Scream horror franchise will follow a woman returning to her hometown to try to find out who has been committing a series of vicious crimes. So it's going to be Sydney coming back home.
Yeah, because I remember Scream 4. I remember when they were like, "Oh, wait, wasn't there another Scream movie that came out before this?"
Scream 4.
Scream 4 since 2011 though, and I just don't feel like it's been that long, has it? Because I remember
2011.
I'm saying, isn't that crazy? Almost a decade has gone by since a lot of these main movies have had a movie.
I mean, they just weren't as these slasher films just weren't as popular for the past like 15 years, man. And so like now they're having a resurgence, I think. Which is cool.
If you notice, like, do you guys notice now how many like people you went to school with and stuff and that are like huge like Halloween and horror fans all of a sudden? Do you guys notice that at all? Because like I've noticed that with a lot of like my friend groups and just people I went to school with, everybody's all of a sudden a horror fan. And I'm like, man, y'all made fun of me for being a horror fan when I was young. Everybody thought I was weird sometimes because of how much I liked horror movies and shit. I'm like, dude, I've always liked them, and I love Halloween.
I'm gonna check out this new Ghostbusters Afterlife.
I heard that was coming out too. Yeah.
Reviews are starting to come out for it. 81% on Rotten Tomato, 32 reviews.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I'm glad to hear that, man, because it looks good. It looks like they know what they're doing. Okay, so it's taken 36 years and 6 presidencies, but with Ghostbusters Afterlife, fans finally have an unembarrassing sequel to love.
Excuse me.
Refreshing relaunch of a beloved franchise and one that pays ample amounts of respect to the original. Let's see some of the bad ones. A homage to a continuation of the 1984 Ghostbusters that painstakingly mines the movie for props, lines, and characters while giving no indication of being aware of what it was like to actually watch. Huh? That's a snob. You could tell when one of these critics is like a snob, dude. 26 fresh, 6 rotten. So I mean that's pretty overwhelmingly positive. I'm excited about that. Paul Rudd's in it. Looks solid.
Oh yeah.
Well, I was gonna say something else. Oh yeah,
I think what movie I
did
saw
you
the other day.
know that this new Ghostbusters movie, the guy who directed it, his dad directed the first one.
Yeah,
That's pretty cool.
Nice.
it's like a homage. I'm
Yeah.
glad that he did him justice. You know what I mean? That's really
Yeah,
cool.
that doesn't happen very often. You know, and
Right.
Yeah.
where people get to do that, like direct something their parents did. I'm really excited for Dune.
Yeah.
I'm hearing very good things about Dune.
Yeah.
What's that about?
That's a good question. It's very complicated.
It's like
Oh,
a
okay.
sci-fi epic.
They're saying it's like the.
Okay.
I've heard some people say it's like the next Lord of the Rings, but it's gonna be like 2 parts.
Okay. Interesting.
I really hope that I don't know how he can top Blade Runner 2049, but like I'm hoping that it's at least close to that kind of quality.
Yeah.
I don't know what to expect. I think my expectations are too high for it to be like Blade Runner level, but I could be wrong.
I don't know, man. I'm hearing people say this is more of a masterpiece than Blade Runner, which I didn't think was possible. Let's see. I've definitely got high expectations, so it's gonna be really easy to be let down. You know.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
We are coming up on an hour, and I know we all gotta go. So I'm trying to think like what's the best thing to do for like a TikTok highlight. And I think we got to settle a debate because I ate these Buffalo Wild Wings Dorito wings. Boneless wings or bone-in wings, and why?
I don't eat wings at all. I've never had a wing.
You've never had a wing, Genie? You call yourself an
What?
American?
It's too messy. I don't like getting it messy. It's like all the sauce and everything all over my hands and my
What?
face. I can't take it.
Come
It's
on,
like
you don't,
eating spaghetti with your hands. I can't do it.
bro. Like, you've never eaten ribs before?
I have eaten ribs. I did not like ribs.
Oh my God, Genie.
Dude.
Okay, Genie doesn't have any say in
Wow.
this.
Okay.
Genie has to try wings. Kyle, what are you saying?
So, if I don't feel like dealing with the mess, boneless wings, obviously. If I don't mind getting messy, I'll do the bone-in. I like them both.
I like them both too.
Boneless is less hassle, which is more of my preference because I don't want to have to fucking clean up my hands and be disgusting looking, get all in my beard, and it's a mess when you got a beard and all that.
Right.
So, but they taste amazing, and I'm not against them. And you got to work for it a little bit, but it's good.
Yeah,
And they definitely have a different taste, I would say.
it's different meat. It's straight up different meat.
Yeah, it's straight
Yeah.
up different. Yes. But I do like if you do boneless wings right and you have a good batter and just a good sauce in general too. Like I've had some solid ass boneless wings that I'm like, damn, these are delicious.
So
You know.
to harp on what you said, I like them both equally, but I find myself getting the boneless wings more because I'm lazy and I just want to use a fork and dip it in ranch and eat it.
Yep. That's
But-
really all it comes down to for me.
But I'm not gonna pretend like they're not just like grown up chicken nuggets, you know? Like they're not
Right.
like they're not real wings. It's a completely different meat. Like it's straight up white chicken, whereas when you get bone-in wings, you get all of it. You get you get everything. So
You got to work for it a little bit, but
Yeah.
it tastes like a real genuine wing is a bone-in wing.
but if one's gotta go,
Taste-wise, everything.
but if one's gotta go, I don't know, man.
I would say just because of the fact that I eat boneless wings more, I would say bone-in could go, but I would be upset about it.
I would too. It'd be hard, but I don't know.
It's just so good.
TikTok's they're not gonna like this. TikTok is not gonna like
No.
this, but the bone-in wings are probably gonna go, man. That's
So many people are gonna be like bone-in.
Are
yeah.
you saying that boneless are less messy? Like, there's no mess
So-
with the boneless one.
So when you have a bone-in wing, you can't just take a bite out of it. You have to like feel it and
Yep.
feel your way around the bones. Or there's tricks to get the bone out by like so that you just have meat left over. But you're still gonna get like
when you're doing the wings part, or the thighs or not, drums and thighs. Is that how they categorize it?
yeah.
Drums or whatever. You gotta just go in at after it. But with the other wings, you
can't
can
put a
crack the bone in a certain place and then move the whole, and you get all the meat right off the bone and just
You can't put a fork through a bone-in wing. I mean, you could, but like it's probably not gonna be
Waste of
very
time.
easy and a waste of time. Yeah.
Yeah.
Sure.
I will say that like
More dishes for you.
one thing about bone-in wings that you don't get with boneless wings is you get the skin, and if the skin's done right and it's nice and crispy, but not like over crispy where it's like dry as hell.
Yep.
Like Wingstop knows how to make wings, you know.
I'm into that. If
Yep.
it's not messy and it is crispy.
I do find myself going with like the dry rub type seasonings when I get bone-in wings from Wingstop, like lemon pepper and like
Really?
garlic parmesan. Yeah, so it's usually not as messy now that I think about it. It's usually when I go for like
I
a straight
love
up hot
barbecue.
sauce. Barbecue's good. But
Dude,
I
we had this at Applebee's, a peanut Thai sauce. Buddy, barely anybody ever ordered it, but it's so good.
barely anybody ever ordered it.
So- No, well, it's Applebee's. Like,
Yeah, I mean, dude, I'm surprised.
yeah,
I'm surprised
bone-in
Applebee's is still a
Thai
thing,
wings
man.
or something. Dude, it's cheap. Half off apps. They're solid. Fucking drinks are $1 for a margarita.
That's
and a
true. They
fucking
do.
Bahama Mama. And
Why
whatever
is
else
that
ones they
though?
do.
Is it because
they-
of the
they're
quality
broke.
or is it
No, because they cater to a certain type of people.
Okay, then Chili's or Applebee's, because I think Chili's.
Chili's?
Like, I think Chili's like takes
Chili's.
Applebee's out back and beats its ass, dude. Like Chili's is so much better.
Absolutely.
Yeah,
The Red
Chili's
Lobster
just
is on the
stepped it
top
up,
of all
though,
those.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I like Chili's because I love their
Chili's. I there was like every
beefy back ribs.
yeah, when I was working at the air station, the night crew would always be like, we're going like Friday nights, like they would like be done with
Yeah.
work early, and so everybody would go to like Chili's for drinks and stuff. And there was always this guy, he was always like so happy about it, like Chili's. He's all happy.
Yeah.
He's like
Oh,
in the
yeah.
locker room, Chili's, baby back, baby back. Oh, I just hit my elbow.
So funny. What about
Um,
TGI Fridays?
I've only had it once, and it was very good. Very good.
Pretty damn
I haven't
solid.
been there since
They have like
for a while.
they have a sampler platter, I believe, that has like everything, and it's good.
Potato skins, boneless wings. Their mozzarella sticks are different because it's like a mozzarella slab.
They had
It's Like I don't know how to explain it.
they had
little
those
Hunk of cheese.
they had like those like they call them gyoza or like those like fried dumpling things. Those are on there too.
Yeah.
I think you could
Pot
choose pot stickers, yeah. But I think you could choose what you got, and like it was hard to
Yeah,
decide because
yeah.
everything on there sounded good.
Oh yeah.
But they're potato
I love
skins, yeah.
Oh, fire. Love them.
Genie, we got to go
their
to a
mozzarella
TGI
sticks are
Fridays.
Yeah.
I'm down, man.
And their wings, man. Their wings are solid. I
Bro,
like their
Genie's
wings.
camera is so behind.
Yours is lagging though too. I think we're all kind of lagging. So
Yours is fine,
Sorry.
Kyle.
yeah, I don't know.
Oh,
I guess.
anyways, hopefully my
I'm telling
internet's
you,
better
at
after
this
this.
new place, man, internet, we are gonna be like locked. I'm down to pay $100 a month for internet if I have to.
Dude, hell
To get
yeah.
the best
That's
internet
how
possible.
I am. Yeah, I don't care anymore. When I get my place next year, run that fiber optic cable, baby.
Same.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't
Yeah.
care.
That's the biggest factor. That's the biggest
I wanna
factor for the
delete-
house we got.
I want to delete and re-download GTA 5 every hour just for fun because I can. Because it'll be so fast.
Danny's like, no, it doesn't sound like a good time.
Bro. Any game but that.
Warzone.
Oh god, even worse. Never mind. GTA's fine. I
Didn't
am-
they say for console the new one's supposed to be 250 gigs.
Yeah.
Literally gonna take up their
That's so
entire hard drive.
unacceptable.
I have a theory,
way
man.
too
I think they're trying to make it so big that you can't fit Battlefield and COD on the same like console.
Yeah, They need to start putting minimum 2 terabyte hard drives into these consoles. There's no reason they can't. It's so cheap.
500 gigabytes, man.
So cheap. Yeah, like cool. I can fit 3 games. Thanks. Maybe
Oh,
2.
The new
some games.
dashboard update just made it so now I can't. It took up so much room. I can't download one of the games, an indie game that I like to have on there or something. You know, like I was joking.
Yeah.
Like they literally will the dashboard updates.
Yeah,
Will add to the freaking storage that you lose.
it's so stupid. So
Yeah.
stupid.
Because they'll say it's 500 gigs, but then like when you look, the software itself takes up like 25.
Yeah.
It's like, bro, it's not even an actual 500 gigs.
Or when you get the Xbox, right? When you first get it and you look at the hard drive, the amount of shit they have installed on there.
Yeah,
like,
all these like
you have,
third-party
like,
apps.
You have 1 terabyte, you have an 800 gigs. If you have a 1 terabyte hard drive with all the shit, they have like 200 gigs already full on there. It's like,
Yeah.
oh, cool.
It's
Nice.
like when you get a new PC, you can like go to that website that uninstalls all the shit you don't need.
Right.
Yeah.
They should just have like a mini like solid state drive or something inside these consoles that holds all that shit, and then you actually get a whole terabyte in your console that's dedicated to games.
Dude, once I actually
That'd be
have the time to go get these SSDs, like so I have an SSD that has it's the one that has my startup on it and everything for the PC. So if I take this to Best Buy to get it cloned, I can't use my PC while it's gone. And I haven't had a chance to do it yet. Definitely can't do it this weekend because of the 24-hour stream. But I have a 2 terabyte, so they're gonna clone it onto the 2 terabyte, and then I'm gonna have I think I'm gonna have 4 terabytes total now because I have 2 1 terabytes, and then I'll have the 2 terabyte. 4 terabytes.
I just ordered I have it now, but a 5 terabyte external.
God damn. Well, is it external hard drive or is it an SSD?
External hard drive.
I haven't used an actual hard drive
I
in a
only
long
use it
time.
for like my editing and holding all my content
Right.
footage. Because like the way I edit on my laptop is I edit all my videos from my hard drive and so I set up Final Cut, like a whole project thing or wherever you would call it on Final Cut, to where it all runs out of the hard drive, so it's not using my computer.
Right.
Going through the hard drive, so it's like less of a struggle for my PC, which not that my laptop, but not that my laptop couldn't handle it, but makes it easier to, especially editing. Like it's not all relying on one space,
Right. So Jeannie,
I don't
next,
gotta worry about space at all.
when are you officially moved into the new place? Like when are you out of there?
I'll be like probably done with everything by October 24th or 25th. But
Okay.
the biggest day, as far as like me taking everything of my own stuff, is on the 23rd. So for the rest of the week, I'm pretty okay. And a week from today, I'm probably gonna be good
Okay.
as well.
I was curious. I didn't know before we left if you were gonna be like in the new place next week or not. So I was just clarifying.
2 weeks from now.
Next week will be the
first one.
19th, and then like if we do it on Tuesday, and then the following week's 26th on a Tuesday.
Yeah, 26. I'll be from the new place, and
Yeah, I mean, so for me, the way it's been working. By the way, Jeannie, I needed to tell you, something came up, so they had to cancel this Tuesday's class, and so they had to push that class back a week. So, I think it goes till the first week in November now. Can't remember.
okay.
I'll find out for sure, like what day.
That's fine.
But I just wanted you to have a heads up because I know we're trying to film that short film.
Yeah,
I'm gonna ask, are you guys still trying to do that?
Yeah.
yeah.
But yeah, I don't think there's anything else I was gonna say before we go.
Is your new place still? You're in LA, right?
Yeah, it's closer to LA now. It's
Closer, okay.
right now I'm in Anaheim, so it's like Orange County.
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't know you were in
The new place
Anaheim.
is going to be Los Angeles County. That's like Van Nuys area, so it's like a little bit north of LA, kind of like close to like the Canyon area, but then close to like Burbank. So it's.
Gonna be dealing with
I'm
more
hoping I
traffic.
can get like outdoorsy and hike. I'm gonna try to stop eating out more, and I'm gonna have my own room. I'm gonna try to like just explore myself a little bit better.
Get yourself a Planet Fitness membership.
I can't hear. Hold on. Say it one more time.
Gotta get yourself a Planet Fitness membership.
Yeah, that. Well, I'm doing Choose right now. They have Choose, but I'm on the paying a monthly but not going terms right now.
That's
Yes.
dude. You're
Help
what
them
they
pay the
want.
electric bill.
You're what they want. Yeah, they want
I
people
Yeah.
who are gonna
know, I
pay
don't
and then
wanna be
not
those
go.
Pay our
guys.
electric bill and our, our rent and whatever else.
Actually, Planet Fitness probably because I was saying Planet Fitness just because they're cheap as hell. But the other downside to Planet Fitness is they have like Pizza Fridays and shit. So that's too much temptation.
Pizza Fridays.
Dude, every Friday. So there was a Planet Fitness literally around the corner from the jiu-jitsu gym I went to in San Francisco. And every Friday when I was walking by, there'd be a stack of Little Caesars pizzas in there. And I'm just like,
I
bruh,
always wondered why they did that.
because they want to keep you fat. So you keep coming.
I guess.
Oh my. I think I remember you mentioning this, but like Little Caesars. Why?
Because
It's
it's
cheap.
cheap,
That's
yeah.
like
It's the cheapest
Yeah,
go-to
that's-
pizza, honestly.
So you come in, you get your slice of
$1 hot
pizza.
Reddies.
And then, dude, if I eat a slice of pizza, I'm going to be like not wanting to work out.
Oh, I'd be getting it on my way out, if anything.
Yeah. But then
Yeah,
you
there's no way.
a
Then
slice
it's
of
like you
pizza on
feel
the
like
way
an
out.
asshole.
Yeah. And not
You're
only
like,
that,
oh, I
dude,
just did that workout for nothing.
it's
Cool.
not like Little Caesars is only good if it's fresh. Or
Oh,
like
yeah.
or like if you reheat it and take the
Yeah.
time to do it right, you know? So like
Yep.
you're going to go do your workout and then on the way out grab this cold ass, lame ass Little Caesars slice of pizza and just like undo like all the cardio you just did.
Thing that you just did. Yeah. No.
That's
Yeah.
some bullshit right there. Those
It is
peo-
weird that a gym does that.
Those people are getting debated,
Jump buried.
but yeah, I guess we'll call it
All
here.
right, cool. Hell yeah, it's a good episode.
all right.
Solid little short
Yeah.
one, yeah. I'm looking forward to seeing the reactions to our buffalo wing debate.
Our
Yeah,
wing
debate.
debate. Oh man.
Yeah.
Dude, they're gonna be like, how has Genie never had wings before? They're gonna give me so much shit. Like,
Yeah.
bro, where does this guy live? Bumfuck nowhere?
I'm gonna be in a whole new
My eating
setting
habits
next
are
week
just
too.
weird.
I'm gonna be up in a hotel in Colorado. I might have to like go sit out and show
Oh,
you guys
yeah.
the mountains or something.
Yeah.
I want to know what Chris
Pretty cool.
thinks about wings though, because I feel like we'd have that in common
Oh,
as well.
he'd have
'cause our
been
food
going
habits
off
are,
for sure.
Uh,
equal.
I can tell you right now, if he eats wings, they're definitely boneless.
Yeah,
Yeah. He's
yeah, probably.
yeah.
Yeah.
No sauce.
It would be great to
Actually,
have- yeah, no,
yeah,
no
that's
sauce.
me,
I
though.
think I remember when we were growing up, I used to get the sauce on the side so I could get like 4 different sauces and dip the boneless wings
Yeah.
in, you know? And I'm pretty sure
Oh,
he
yeah.
did that, but like with like
Yeah,
honey
that's smart.
barbecue or something.
Yep.
But
Mm.
all right,
Barbecue, the move. So good.
until
All right,
next
we'll
week.
see you next week.
Yep. See you guys. Peace.
Peace.